Our brain is an incredible machine, composed of different regions that work together. Today, we'll explore the thinking brain and the survival brain, how they function, and why a balance between them is essential. The thinking brain, located in the prefrontal cortex, is the most evolved part of our brain. It's responsible for executive functions like planning, decision-making, and impulse control. It helps us organize thoughts, prioritize tasks, and control impulses. For example, when you decide to save money for a vacation, your thinking brain resists the urge to spend impulsively. The thinking brain evaluates options, weighs pros and cons, and helps us make informed decisions. Unlike the reactive survival brain, it focuses on long-term consequences rather than immediate impulses. The prefrontal cortex also manages social behavior and empathy, helping us understand people's emotions, predict their actions, and respond appropriately. Now, let's look at the survival brain. Its job is to protect us by triggering the fight, flight, or freeze response when we sense danger. Survival brain is rooted in the limbic system, which includes the amygdala, hippocampus, and hypothalamus. These areas are involved in emotional responses and survival instincts. The amygdala is the brain's fear center. When it detects danger, it triggers the fight, flight, or freeze response, preparing the body for immediate action. The hippocampus helps us form and retrieve memories, particularly emotional ones. For instance, it remembers past encounters with dogs, influencing whether you see a barking dog as a threat or not. The hypothalamus regulates basic functions like hunger, thirst, and body temperature. It also coordinates the body's stress response, activating the autonomic nervous system to cope with threats. Our brain is designed to function as a cohesive whole, with each region processing information and protecting us in a particular way. Under normal circumstances, the thinking brain and survival brain work together to help us navigate life. The thinking brain helps us plan and solve problems, while the survival brain remains in the background, ready to step in if danger arises. At times of stress, the thinking brain is supposed to regulate the emotional responses generated by the survival brain. Thinking brain allows us to pause, reflect, and choose a more constructive way to respond to stress. If survival brain takes over, overriding the thinking brain, amygdala hijack may occur. Chronic stress can impair the interaction between the thinking brain and the survival brain. Prolonged stress keeps the survival brain on high alert, making it harder for the thinking brain to function properly. Over time, being in a constant state of high alert would lead to physical and/or mental illness. To maintain balance and reduce stress, practice mindfulness. It can strengthen the connection between the thinking brain and the survival brain, helping us regulate emotions and make thoughtful decisions. Deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system, calms the body, and allows clear thinking. Other tools like journaling, getting enough sleep, and maintaining a healthy diet can also help engage the thinking brain and reduce the influence of the survival brain. Cognitive behavioral strategies can also help by challenging the automatic responses from the survival brain, letting the thinking brain take control. Talking to understanding family members and friends and setting healthy boundaries can reduce stress, giving the thinking brain more space to function effectively. In conclusion, understanding the balance between our thinking brain and survival brain is crucial for leading a more mindful, empowered life. By recognizing when our survival brain takes over and consciously engaging our thinking brain, we can make better decisions, reduce stress, and build resilience. Take a moment each day to reflect on how you're managing this balance, whether it's through mindfulness, breathing exercises, or simply pausing before reacting. Small steps can make a big difference. Start today, strengthen your thinking brain, and take control of your emotional and mental well-being, one decision at a time. Until next time, may you be balanced, and may you be well.